Stakeholders in the energy sector have sought ways of helping the country attain its energy transition plan targets. This is with a view to ensure that the document is not just another blueprint that fails to deliver on set mandates. Lara Folayan reports.
In August this year, the Nigerian authorities launched an energy transition plan towards attaining universal energy access by 2030 and a carbon-neutral economy by 2060. The idea is to mitigate impact of climate change while addressing issues of energy poverty and delivering on the 7th Sustainable Development Goal of ensuring access to affordable, reliable, sustainable and modern energy for all. 4 months after, this gathering of players in the energy sector is now seeking to ensure Nigeria walks its energy transition talks contained in that document so they can indeed become a reality.
So we usually say, you can put a plan on paper, but I think where the tires meet the road is when you need to actually do the implementation. And I think that's why all of us are here. We all want to collaborate and work together towards achieving this plan.
We are trying to displace the use of diesel and gensets to cleaner sources, okay? Both from a centralized and decentralized perspective. So I think
areas of high carbon emissions are identified to particularly include the use of firewood and coal for cooking in much of the nation's rural and low-income population areas. Emissions from power generating sets are an issue as well.
You need to move to some of the parts of the outskirts of even Abuja and some outskirts of Lagos to see what is happening in terms of cooking with firewoods.
A school of thought feels the country needs to urgently shift from its most commonly used methods of energy generation to cut down on emissions, while another is concerned that some critical stakeholders feel left out of the process. The plan's implementation strategies therefore need to be more inclusive.
How do we ensure that local industry players can benefit from the opportunities that arise? To what extent does the ETP put emphasis on ensuring a just transition within Nigeria?
Government at the Energy Transition Plan's unveiling earlier this year was optimistic it would assist in bringing 100 million out of poverty, boost growth and job creation, while cutting down on the nation's carbon footprint. The talks here are a mastermind of the Renewable Energy Association of Nigeria, a non-profit organization which strongly supports the country's transition to net zero, as well as unbundling of the nation's energy transition efforts for better stakeholder understanding. Lara Folayan, TVC News, Abuja.